everybody, I'm Vesperascit, and today I'm playing a game called Game Dev Tycoon. I bought this way back when it came out, and I played plenty of it then. I wanted to make a video in it, and I had an open spot, so it seemed like a good time to do it. So let's jump in and make some awesome games. Okay, so you play a basement game, or not a basement, a garage game dev, basically. Starting up your own, trying to start your own business, and you're just by yourself. Okay, so company name. Gonna go. I'm gonna go with Knob End Productions. And Vesperascit is me, and I guess I'll be the brown-haired guy. And we'll go with the sweater vest, I guess. I don't know. Okay, since you played the game before, you can choose to use all previous. No, I don't want to use any previous hints. And, alright, we're starting fresh. So let's jump right in and make our first game. Topics are randomized, so you don't always start with the same ones. So let's see, we got, we'll go with the fantasy action game. Okay, so this game mirrors real life how the industry developed. So, Commodore 64, or Govador 64, I think it is in this. Has more of the market share now, but we all know PC is going to take over eventually. So I'm going to go with PC. Plus, it's less to develop for. It's only 5K. And it will be called Elf Slaughter, because it's an action game. However, it's going to be a terrible action game because we only have 2D graphics. Version 1. I don't know what that equates to in real life. I'm guessing the most basic of 2D graphics. Alright, so for our first game, it's an action game, so we want gameplay to be maxed. For this, you're allotting time spent on development of each area. So even if I do this and put it at 0, I'm still spending a little bit of time on it, just not as much as the other parts. And probably engine there. So as I said, I've played this before, and so I know that the most important thing in each category you need to put like 100% time into. The next one needs to be about 80%, and the last one you need to put at the very bottom, because you don't want to spend very much time on something that's not important for the development of the game. Since it's an action game, I want a little bit of artificial intelligence, a lot of level design, and not so much dialogue, I think. And then as he goes up, or as he works on it, these design and technology go up. Those are like your skills, I guess, and also bugs go up. All right, we got final stage of development. Graphics are probably important. World design. I think action games need better graphics and sound. I could be just terribly wrong on that. But yeah, so during development, bugs are going to go up, and then once the game is finished, you have to wait because you don't want to release a buggy game. So he's basically bug fixing right now. No bugs, now we can release. Alright, I got 9 for design and 14 for technology. That's really good. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this. These are just your experience levels. And we're releasing our first game. Elf Slaughter has been released to the market. First reviews of our newest game, Elf Slaughter, came in. We got 7. That's a really good start. Thank you, Star Games. Stop teasing me, but show me the 10, alright? 8. 8. These are really good review scores for our first game. And 7. So we got a 7.5 total. And then we need to generate a game report so we can find out what worked and what didn't. Knob End Productions, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Elf Slaughter. The game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Knob End Productions are sure to gain fans quickly. Everybody is going to love the Knob End. Okay, so we sold 4,000 units in our first week for our very first game. Came in at number 39 on the charts. Even getting on the charts for your first game is really good. And we gained 27 fans because of how good the game is. Awesome. Okay, so now he's generating research with that game report. Okay, so fantasy and action is a great combination. World design seems to not be very important for this type of game. Told you. Okay, and now we can jump right in and start working on our next game. So it'll be a fantasy RPG on the PC. And it will be called Get to Loot. Once again, we're going to stick with 2D graphics because I think, I'm not sure exactly when this, the beginning of the game is supposed to take place. I think we're going to be at the end of the text game era. Although I could be severely wrong about that. Company sales record, over 10,000 units sold for our very first game. That is awesome. Alright, so this is an RPG, so story and quest is very important. Gameplay is slightly less important in the engine. Not as important. Eventually we'll be able to make our own engine, and we can put like tutorials and save games and all that other stuff that we now expect games to have, but they weren't there back then. Dialogue is going to be important for an RPG, because you're going to be talking to a lot of NPCs. Level design, no AI is necessary. It's an RPG. Probably turn-based, based on the fact that it's supposed to be, I think, the 80s? Late 80s? Alright, sound, graphics, and world design. I'll spend most time on world design, I think, for an RPG. I could be terribly wrong, but I have a feeling that that's important. Alright, and we'll just squash those bugs. Once he... Come on! Finish the bugs! I want to release this game. Alright, Elf Slaughter is now off the market. We sold 15,000 units and generated $109,000 in sales. That's awesome. Ooh. Okay, finishing this next game. New record on design. Let's get through this. Getting good on those levels. And the game releases now. First reviews, come in. Can I just, Okay, we got an 8, a 9, an 8, and a 9. Alright, so we got 8.5 total. That's actually really good. Doing much, much better than that first game. And we sold 5,000 units our first week, so that's not quite as good, I think. Didn't it sell 10,000 the first week? Outselling competitors. Yeah, the Govador 64 might end up spelling the end of competition. No, I don't think so. As someone from the future, I feel like the PC is going to make a comeback. Fantasy and RPG is a great combination. Artificial intelligence seems to not be very important for this type of game. Good, good, good. Okay, and we'll do... I'm doing so many fantasy games. My only other options are fashion, dance, and romance. These are bad. Let's get a new one. We're gonna get a... Fuck. A prison RPG going. Yeah. Or maybe I'll make a prison action game. I think either of those could be good. And we successfully researched the topic. Let's develop our new game. Make a prison action game on the PC called Don't Drop the Soap. Very important. That could be an RPG though too. I don't know how turn-based would go for prison shower scenes. Let's get started on this. So Get to Loots is doing pretty well. Okay, so action game. Story and quest not so important. Gameplay very important. Engine about there. We're up to $200,000 total, and year 1, month 9, week 1. Doing pretty good. Alright, artificial intelligence, level design, and dialogue. One bug so far. Got more fans. We have 265 fans. We only have 2 games. According to rumors, Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its own home gaming console. They're widely known for the successful arcade game Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds sketchy. I'm not sure anyone's going to want a home console. Alright, so action games, we want world design, graphics. Or no, maybe that one. And there. Yes, that should be good. And our other game, Get to Loot, went off the market. 21,000 units sold, generating $151,000 in sales. This is going swimmingly. Squash them bugs! Alright, bugs are gone. Let's go. 11 and 11. So that's not as good for for design technology as the last game. But we're leveling up. And I think that changes how good you are at doing those things. I'm not entirely certain on that. Alright, first reviews for Don't Drop the Soap. Ooh. 6. Could have been better. Maybe prison action games are not the way to go. Looks like we're getting a straight 6. Alright. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and generate this game report. And while that's going, I'm gonna have to end this episode here because I'm almost out of time. But thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe. And until next time, good tea, and goodbye.
It's not appropriate for
Yay, that's
children.
Mommy's favorite toy. You should put that back.
Here, play with that, son.
Look, I'm just like Mommy.